Hey there, and welcome to the MCTS Esports Weekly Recap. I'm Rakeel, and I have some exciting details to share with you. First, Valorant Varsity won their game last week against Bloomfield High School 2-0. Great job, guys. Valorant Victoria has their game this week against NVOT on Friday. If they win this game, that means they'll punch their ticket for the Garden State Esports Finals at Stockton University on May 20th. Rocket League lost their game against Bloomfield High School, but they had a tremendous season, and I'm so proud of Dylan and Ethan. We've also brought in multiple designers and editors to help with content creation, and I can't wait to see the work that they come up with.
My name is Kayla.
Okay, are you excited for the esports game? Who's your favorite player?
Allison.
Who's your favorite player?
Allison. Go Allison. You got the
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Crazy. Edgar, are you excited?
Oh, my name is Joseph Felipe Quiro.
Okay, and are you excited for the game this week?
I'm so excited for the game this week.
What are you excited about for this game?
Like, me personally, as like an esports personnel, I just love seeing the excitement my fellow esports like club members have when they go to their games and participate, and you can see how stressful and exhilarating it is each time they do win a round or lose a round. But I think at the end, it's all for fun.
Siani.
Kirsten.
Are you excited for the esports game this week?
So excited, yeah.
You think we're gonna win?
Of course. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Who's your favorite player?
Raquel.
Allison and Raquel.
I don't even play.
Now sit back, grab some food, and enjoy the rest of the stream.
Testing 1, 2. Okay. sorry about the sound before. We were having some problems, but all I said was just kind of like, welcome back to, the second round of playoffs for the Valorant championship season. I'm Nikos, and I'm going to be the caster for today's stream, and I'm excited to be here. Unfortunately, it's just solo cast this week, but it's all good. It's all fine. It should be really fun to kind of watch how this game's going to play out, because MCTS is going against Edison, so we'll see how that goes out. The number 2 seed, and I can't remember exactly where we placed, but we were like in the 10s. So I'm excited. I'm sure the team's excited to play. I asked the team captain Edgar before I came here, and he was loading into the game. It's not starting yet. They're getting ready right now. I asked him how he felt, and along with Gabe, one of the other fellow players, they said that they felt fine. They're just gonna have fun. That's their main goal. Of course, they're gonna try, but their main thing is to just have fun, because it's not easy to make it this far. And I feel like that's a good thought to have in a process like this, because it's stressful, and if you're just feeling the stress, your mental is going to go down. And as Rihanna on my team says, your mental is everything in the game. So of course you want to keep your mental up, and of course you just want to have faith in your team and just have fun. So I'm excited to see how our team plays and how Edison plays. I'm going to try to stay a little unbiased here and just enjoy the stream, and I hope you guys enjoy the stream as well. So it should be really fun. And also yeah, and we're gonna go straight to our rosters right in a second. All right, so we have our roster, and we have 2 of our subs in for this game. We have Grub and Hermit, which is also 2 of the fellow casters, and Allison and Max are taken out, Aloe and Sinful Ban. So we have Sneezy, who's bouncing back between Gold 3 and Plat 1, I believe. I think he's Plat right now. We have Francesco, I believe he's Plat right now. Harambe Fan, Hermit, and Grub are like Ascendant 3, and Eggroll is, I believe, bouncing between Diamond 2 and Diamond 3. So I believe we have a pretty strong team right here, and I believe Edison has a few Immortals and Ascendants. That's what I remember, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, it should be a good game. It's going to be all fun. We're going to have fun watching it. And so okay, so Sneezy's going Duelist, Harambe Fan's going Initiator, Hermit's going Controller, Grub's going Duelist, and Eggroll's going... Okay, so he's playing Flex. Okay, so I'm not surprised by the Grub Duelist pick along with Sneezy. Sneezy doesn't really play anything but Duelist, which it's fine. There's other... Everyone could play other things. I love T, but he's amazing. He just plays like Phoenix, Reyna, and Jet. Sorry, I'm judging him, but we send love to T. And Harambe Fan, it's a little surprising that he's playing Initiator, because I don't play with him that often anymore, but he is a really big Brim player. In the other games, actually, during the season, he's stuck to Controller. He's always played like Brim. So I think Initiator is a surprising pick for him, but we'll see what he goes off of based on that. And Hermit, Controller, that's his main role. Every time I play with him, he plays like an amazing Viper or Omen, or just whatever. He's an amazing carry. No matter what, even though Controller, you don't usually see them like up there, he's always up there. So I think Raph is a very good asset to that team, and so is Grub. Grub is an amazing Duelist. I usually see him bounce between Duelist or Initiator. He plays a really good Gecko and Reyna, so he's probably going to pop out the Reyna this game. I would not be surprised if he did. And Eggroll, yeah, he is pretty flexible. I think the role I see him play like the least is probably Sentinel. He doesn't really like, I don't know, he just doesn't seem like a Sentinel player. Maybe he'll pull out like a Chamber or a Sage here and there. Like, I've seen it, but usually I see him kind of on like initiator or duelist with like a twist of like harbor or something. But I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how they play because I feel like this is a really strong comp that they're doing, and overall, I have faith in them and I know that they can do it. But as I said before, what comes first is having fun, making sure your mental doesn't get low, and just keeping up, So yeah, and I hope Edison does the same. I'm sure Edison feels fine and they're happy and everything. So all right, so it's around this time where the game's about to start, so we're gonna go on to a little break. So I'll see you as soon as we go into picks. everyone, welcome back. Right now, we're into picks right now. So, and they picked Ascent. So, the enemy team was home, so they got to pick map. And the bans were Pearl and Split. I believe we banned Pearl and they banned Split. It might have been other way around. But the enemy team picked Ascent. So, I actually looked up what some good agents would be for this map, and what I saw was Jet, KO, Killjoy, Sova, and Omen, which is pretty much their entire pick. So the fact that they're picking based on off of what I found on multiple different sites, I feel like that's really cool. So I'm excited to see how they play this out. They haven't fully locked in yet, but I hope they go this comp because I've actually seen a few games based on this, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. They definitely have got this. You know, they've been practicing together like every single day. It's been so fun to just, be there and just spectate. Sometimes I'll join their Discord call. They'll be practicing, and of course I practice with my team too. And they locked in. They locked in. They're going with it. So I'm excited. But as you could see, Francesco Hornbefan did not go initiator, which is what I was talking about before. So actually, Gabe went initiator, and so did, oh my god, Gabe and Raph went initiator, which is, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was expecting Raph to definitely go initiator. And you got T on the Killjoy? Okay. That is not anything like what I was like expecting to be picked. But we'll see how this plays out. And of course, we have Edgar on Jet, which is less unusual. I feel like, yeah, Francesco Hornbefan is a really good smoker, but I was not expecting it, to say the least. They're 5-stacking A right now. Omen has Spike. We'll see how this plays out. Oh, there's 2 going mid, KO and Sova, so we'll see how they do with that. 5 seconds until the round starts. We have Jet with a Sheriff and Grub with a Ghost. Oh, they paused it. Oh, okay. Seems like there was some technical difficulties in the chat, but it seems to be fine now. So the match started. Seems they're playing it. Oh, they're resetting the round. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Gabe disconnected, so they're having difficulty right now. Oh, they're playing it out. Okay. Okay. Nope, they're leaving. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna leave the match. Okay. Okay, here. We're gonna go on a little break real quick while we figure this out. Just give us like a minute, okay? We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. Sorry again, I guess we're just having all kinds of difficulties today. So the problem before, I believe Gabe Grubb disconnected. He was having problems, so they reset the rounds completely. So we're starting again. And something I noticed loading in, I didn't notice last time because I wasn't really paying attention. The enemy team has the exact same comp. So we'll see who plays it better. It should be fun. I also find it cool how Edison, they all have like matching names except for like that one person. But yeah. It's just something I noticed. They're doing pretty much the same thing that they were prepping for beforehand before we had that difficulty go on. So Sova and KO are going mid while the rest of them are going A. So I do believe that Killjoy is better for defend. So they're slowly pushing towards A, coming from mid. They have a view. Oh, so KO, enemy KO picks off MCTS KO. They're slowly rotating away towards our site. I mean, our spawn. Now they're gonna rush towards B. A little bit. They're keeping their eyes out. Seems Sova is an A main, I mean B main.
Target out.
Omen smoked off B main. It's gonna be hard to push up.
30 seconds
But
left.
our Omen is smoking off as well. Using his blinds.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
gets picked off. Ah, that was. It's okay. It's a start to a round. Edison played that very nicely. They understood what was going on. They played around it, and it was just overall an amazing round for Edison. So Edison's probably gonna use that to their advantage. They have a lot of creds. MCTS is saving right now, so we'll see how they do against Edison, who's probably gonna force. That's what I'm expecting at least.
Right here.
Jet's going B side while the rest are gonna push A. My guess is they're probably gonna have Jet make some noise. Oh, no. Jet's slowly pushing. Jet's probably gonna come from mid to A while KO watches Jet's back. Continuing the slow push.
Scanning ahead. Right here. Enemy spotted.
Keeping their eye on heaven. Smoking it off. Oh, they get that.
Last player
PJ
standing.
bot. Oh, and they get picked off again. Oh, their Killjoy is that they played that round amazing. Oh my god. Well, now they actually have the money to buy. We're seeing Judges, we see Vandals, we see Hermit popping the Guardian. So hopefully them buying this round won't go into vain. They'll use it to their advantage and try to get a 1-up on them. There's 3 going
Spike's here.
B, but Spike is going A. They're probably gonna make... Now I'm expecting them to make noise B. Or rotate A. B. Yeah, they're rotating B. We have Sneezy watching mid. Edgirl also watching mid right now.
Here.
Hermit's keeping his eye on B main, making sure no one pushes up. Getting the orb.
Shock dart.
Grub's using his intel.
Cover going out.
Smoking off window or door. Hopefully now they'll actually be able to plant on the site. Oh, okay. Seems like site's clear, so they're planting,
Reloading. Targets destroyed.
keeping an eye out. And it seems they planted default. Hermit's watching the back line. Reaver Vandal.
Alarm bot out.
I love it. My fan's got his blind ready just in case they need it. Seems KO's back there.
Defeated.
Watching door still. They're really keeping their eye out. It's
Enemy
5v2 right now.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Oh, they're saving.
Flawless.
They win the round. Nicely round played by MCTS right there. They all ended out alive. They had the weapons, they used them well. I think sometimes pistol round is just tricky because I know when I play with my girls team in the Victoria League, oftentimes we lose pistol round. But it's whatever. It happens. But overall, they have guns now. They have money. Next round, even if they die, hopefully not, they will still have the money to be able to buy next round. So it should be fine.
Right here.
They're watching mid. They get...
Right here.
Oh, that was KO. Oh. There's two mid. One of them has... Was it an op? Was it Marshall? No. I don't know the difference between op and Marshall anymore. I get confused. They're watching B main. Well, Jet and Omen are kind of... Or KJ and Omen are kind of switching off. Silva's in there, so they're keeping their eye out.
Stealing sight.
Keeping them back.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
okay, it's a 1v3 right
Spike
now.
down,
Jet's at like 70 health. Oh, she gets the pick. She's trying to plant. Plants default.
Blocking sight.
She's gonna try to keep her eye out. She smoked it off. This is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be hard. Because they can come from either way. Whether slow push or not. Oh! Oh! That was... Okay, so... They were both from both sides, as I said. It was gonna be a little tricky right there. But... As you saw, the KO kind of... Oh, it was the KJ kind of poked out. And then... He turned his back because he heard the KO right behind him. So it would... That is a really hard position to play because you have to focus either one of them, and one's right in front of you and one's right behind you. That's really hard to play off of, especially if they know that you're there. It's gonna be hard because the KO uses util because of that. They knew that he was somewhere in that proximity. So of course, it was just an unfortunate round for Jet, but he did his best. Hopefully this round plays better. As I mentioned before, they are still able to afford to buy their guns, so that's a good thing. At least they're able to play with it. And they all bought Vandal. So they're pushing A again. Sova was watching mid, but they're making their way more towards A. Inspecting the Vandal. Oh, and then Grub uses his recon fire thing. I forget what it's called.
Right here.
They're making sure that no one's there. An enemy Omen blinded, so that would have been bad to peek out. Oh, they were coming from everywhere. Okay, so there's some hell, there's some heaven, some tree. He's currently in a 1v4 situation right now. 15 bullets, he's reloading though. Oh, as he reloaded, he was in the open. KO peeked out, and he got the pick. So...
Is everyone's tech still working? Double check it, please.
What could have been done better? Well, something that I've learned, even like I'm not nearly as good as these guys, but something that I've learned because I made the mistake a million times is to never, what's the word? Reload in the open, and that's exactly what he did. It's just something to kind of keep track of. He still had 15 bullets. He could have done something with that, but he reloaded. Unfortunately, he died because of it, but it happens. It's part of the game. Sova's there. They know, Sova knows that they're there also because they killed the recon bullet. They're watching out mid. And the enemy KO gets 2 picks off of Hermit and Grub. They're watching from both mid and B main. KJ has ult. We'll see when she uses it. Oh! That molly by KO. Possibly an ace coming up?
Last player standing. Spike
Oh.
down B.
He's gonna ace. Oh! KJ is away from Spike. It's gonna be hard. And he gets the ace! Oh my god, that was nicely played by the enemy KO, Cherry. He's going 10 and 2 right now. Oh my god. Go off. Oh, and MCTS is calling a timeout right now. Currently, the score is 1 and 5. They may be feeling a little discouraged right now, so let's hope that their mental isn't going down. In general, they're doing the best they can. There's some things that could be improved. Maybe sense of buying. Well, they've overall been okay. So currently Hermit is 0-5, same with Rambe Fan. Right now Eggroll is 6 and 5. He's the top frag right now. And you can see the difference between Cherry top frag and Eggroll top frag. Maybe it's the rank difference or just in general. I'm not sure. But either way, it's not impossible. MCTS still could win, but I'm not gonna jinx anything. So let's see. There's 2 pushing A, 4 pushing B. They're gonna keep Spike back there. They're probably planning on rotating.
Turn out.
Oh. That Jet gets the pick off of Eggroll. Jet's mid. They know that too. They're keeping their eye out. He is watching out with his turret.
Reloading.
Hermit's throwing his blind. Grub is just sticking mid. He's watching out. I'm not sure if the enemy team knows that they're rotating A, because we are playing it pretty slow right now. Killjoy's planning his ult right now. But there's that little area back there that they could hide because the ult did not cover it. I feel like there's gotta be a better place to plant that ult
Spike down A.
on A side. Oh, he thought he got the pick and he looked away from it. Okay, well, that was unfortunate, but they tried. So,
Right here.
okay.
Right here.
Right now, it's a little inconsistent. Some of them are saving, some of them are full buying. Each team has 3 ults ready. Oh. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, now they're all forcing.
Revealing area.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Well, they have vision. Well, they had. Omifen's smoking. Oh, T gets that pick off of the KJ. What I'm noticing, every single time I look at the board, it's always KJ kills KJ, Jet kills Jet, Omen kills Omen, Silva kills Silva. It's funny.
Turret destroyed.
Oh. He is hiding backside along with Hermit.
Not ready yet.
Grub is watching
Revealing area.
E main, but it is smoked off as you can see. Oh, he gets the pick on Jet, but in return, the KO does get the pick on Grub. Oh,
Player standing.
oh, it's up to T now. T behind site.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
One more. Oh, and T clutches the round with a 3 pick.
Ah, my genius doesn't
Nice
stop
job,
in the lab.
T. We stand T.
Okay, we know the drill.
So, okay, so it seems they might be regaining their confidence a little bit. So that's good. They're getting into the zone, trying to, you know. He seems confident. He seems confident. We love that. And egg roll. Oh, egg roll's mid-frag now. Well, they're all still pretty close together, besides from the 2 bottom frags. But it's getting rocky. They're still very good players, so I'm sure they're doing their best. So Jet is mid once again. Sova just keeps going B side, the enemy Sova. Oh, that enemy KO almost got him.
Right here.
Grub is still watching
Right
mid
here.
with egg roll, making sure no one comes up, comes from behind.
Out of time.
Oh! Oh. And Grub gets picked off of that omen from tree. They're probably expecting them to go A now then. Hermit goes into the smoke. He's gonna flash out. And KO Sova uses his recon thing to check their mid. Doesn't get anything. That's a 1v5.
Spike
T,
down
can
A.
T clutch again? Right, so he's right by Spike. Oh, Omen crouches and T loses the 1v1.
Wind, show me where to go.
Okay, so right now, they're pretty much forced to save at this point. Francesco's the only one really with money, but I don't think it's smart to full buy
get
when
this?
everyone else can't buy it at all. So yeah, he's kind of gonna be forced to save. And enemy team, they all are able to buy. You could see like an Op, you can see Vandals, Phantoms, Odins, whatever it is.
Turn out.
KJ's turret went out. Eggroll is the only one watching B right now. Is classic. Nothing else. Seems 3 of them only have classic. T's the only one who took sheriff, and Harambe Fan's the only person who has an actual gun that's not a handgun. Edgar is sticking B main. He's sticking the B side, so I guess they're all rotating. Oh,
Spike down.
Spike
mid.
gets picked off mid. Oh, that was close. That KO Molly almost got him. He's at 71 health now. That's a nice stinger. Okay, so they're picking off. That's a great place to put KJ turret. That's where I always put it.
Last
Oh,
player
he
standing.
loses that. Stinger versus the Vandal. Stinger is like a spray gun. So like when you have it and you're trying to kill from like a distance, it's not a good gun to have. That's why I don't like taking Stinger. Bulldog is a little bit better, but still Stinger. It's just... It's an up-close gun. I would not pick it if you know that you're gonna be maybe a little bit of a distance away from everyone. Usually if I'm put in that situation, even though it's probably not the best idea, I would still prefer to go like Ghost rather than Stinger. Because Ghost you can easily kill from afar. It's not as bad. So it's kind of like Frenzy. You wouldn't take Frenzy unless you're trying to go for like an up-close spray.
Enemy spotted. Right here.
Right now KO's the only one with B side, and again enemy Soba sticks B. KO's tree right now. Killjoy's planning her ult there once again.
Nowhere to
It was a
run.
trick. Okay, I see what they're doing. Okay, so they planted the ult and they're rotating more towards mid B. Unless they're gonna go towards A again. Nope, they're going more towards B. They probably sent the Sova out to like keep an eye on it and make them think that they're going A. Which that's one thing I love about Valorant. It's all about mind tricks. But now they're aware that they're going B because KJ was there. She was able to send out her mollies. So Grub's on his way back towards B. KJ gets that pick on Hermit, but Grub does get the pick on Sova. KJ ult is going off. Enemy KJ. So 2 KJ
One enemy
ults in
remaining.
1 round.
Last player
2
standing.
do get detained, and 1 gets picked off. So now it's just Harambe fan and 1v1. Oh. That was a nice try, and the enemy Omen does get the pick off of Harambe fan. As I'm saying this, Sova kills Sova, Omen kills Omen. It's like a reoccurring pattern. It's like they were meant to kill each other.
Last round in the
Okay,
half.
so right now the score is 2-9. It's the last round before a swap. MCTS is, I do believe they are going to take the halftime after this. It's going to be hard to come back from this. Again, as I said before, it's not technically impossible, but it's not exactly likely. And they're probably thinking that, which is something, again, about the mental. I know I keep bringing up mental, but mental is really important. And just the fact they probably just feel entirely discouraged right now. And I really hope they don't feel that way, because they all are really strong players. And if they keep it up, I'm sure they can do better. Hermit's trying to get that juke off mid, because Jet does, I believe it's Jet, has the op. And I'm telling you, every single time someone has an op, it's either a chamber or a Jet. Because Jet has really good repositioning, which makes the op amazing for her. Okay, so KO and KJ are rotating more towards B along with Omen. Omen's going more mid though. And Sova and Jet are slowly making their way out. Sova's using his ult A. But he did get suppressed by the KO, so he can't use his ult anymore. So he's stuck with the Vandal. He's still gonna... Oh. Sees that Omen. Get some hits on the Omen, but he does run away. Suppressed
30 seconds
again.
left.
Sova's planting.
Last player standing.
He only had the Sheriff. That's hard because Gabe stuck A site and everyone got picked off B. Only Omen was there to defend the spike. And the fact that Omen only had a Sheriff
Switching
too
sides.
made it like a million times worse. Especially if it's like a 2v4. So I feel like if they were a little bit more aware of playing around the team and trying to understand what each other's goals were, what they're trying to do, maybe that would be better. Alright, so as I predicted, MCTS is going into halftime. So right here we're going to take a little break and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So Father! Halftime. Break. Yeah. back into the game after the halftime. So now they're defending, which hopefully this might actually play a little bit better because oftentimes both teams are kind of good at one side specifically. So sometimes there's a little bit of a comeback. So hopefully we see that. Hermit gets that pick off of Omen in mid.
Spike planted.
It's a 3v4 right now. Omen and KO are down a little bit of health, especially KO. Harambe fan.
Cover going out.
He's gonna use his blind.
Cover going out.
Or smoke. Or smoke. I don't know Omen's abilities. So they're watching out for B main. There's some. Oh, KO's in that corner right there.
Last player standing.
Oh, he gets that. Now Harambe fan picked up Sheriff. Oh. Alright. He lost that to KJ. Who had a classic. Okay. Well,
Burden never ends.
evaluating that round. They kind of got picked off from all over the place. There was some times where they had like good picks. It's just, it's the fact, I don't know if they can rely on each other right now. Because since it's a little bit tense into the game, it's the fact the higher ups are, maybe the bottom fraggers are trying to make like certain calls and the higher ups are kind of not really listening to them as much.
There they are.
That happens a lot. And that happens a lot to me when I'm like on the bottom. I'll give like actual intel and people won't listen to me. And I'm not trying to like say like, oh, this is this certain way. Sometimes it does happen no matter who you are. You know? When you get competitive,
Spike
it
planted.
happens. So the door is put down, so Hermit's gonna break it with his knife. He's taking his time.
Flashbang.
Oh. I did not know you could do that. Oh.
Last
Okay,
player
so it's a
standing.
1v2 right now, and he is at half health, so it's gonna be tricky. He is health, so he's gonna keep his eye out for there, but we don't know where the killjoy is. Oh, it was a nice try. To be honest, I feel like that probably is what I would have done as a Jet.
Match point.
Like in that Jet situation, pen thing, I probably would have done a little bit worse. But in general, she had the right idea, and I understood what she was trying to go for. It was just unfortunate how it played out. That Sova knew what he was doing. So, man, that enemy KO is 20-7. He is really going hard this game, along with the Killjoy. The Killjoy and the KO will seem like really good, valuable assets to that team. Along with the other players. The other players also really good. They seem to have really good teamwork. They know what to do with each other. They have good like team behavior. So I believe that's probably why they've been doing so good throughout the season. Sova does get picked off B. So they sense that. And Killjoy does get the pick. Oh, he dashes in trying to get that ghost, but he dies
Spike
for
planted.
it. He got greedy. Desperate times. The door is down, so Hermit's probably gonna break it. Yep, there's a break. Oh, he gets the pick off of the Sova. And there is someone in B main, so he gets that as well. It's a 2v2 right now. He is at 29 health. It's a sticky situation. Harambe fan is at full health with full shield. Oh, it was a nice try.
Attackers win.
The game does end with 2-13. That is a hard loss. But I know MCTS tried their best, and I know Edison did everything they could to win that game. They did very well. Both teams did the best that they could. They both put in effort, and yeah, we'll see. We're gonna go into another break. We'll see how they play out for the second game. So we'll see you as soon as the second game goes into picks. Welcome back. Right now we're loading back into the game for game 2. And I will say, first thing, as a Viper main, I'm very pleased by the Viper pick. The Viper pick based off of Hermit. Hermit is a smokes. He plays an amazing Viper. He actually gave me some tips for Viper walls on the specific map. I'm excited to see him play Viper on this map. And I do remember them talking about something referring to Harambe fan playing Gecko this game, so I'm excited to see what he does, because I did mention before, because of the roster, how they put him on Initiator on the roster, so we'll see how he does, because I have no idea how he plays Initiator. I have not played with him in a little while. And as I said before, Grub with the Reyna pick, not surprised. Icebox is very duelist heavy. If you have good duelists, I feel like that's like a primary thing that you can build off of as a team. This map just is amazing with duelists. And Sneezy on Jet. And Edgar, I mentioned the Sentinel thing with Chamber and Sage. He was bouncing a little bit between Sage and Chamber before. So I feel like I know them well. After this, I'm like proud of myself. But right now, they're attacking. It's a 4v5 right now. Reyna is really low. She's behind sight with a spike. Chamber's using his gun. I don't know what they call it. I don't know Chamber very well. And he brings back his teleport.
There.
They're keeping their eye out on mid boiler. Oh, he peeked out and he got picked off by the Sova. That was unfortunate. 2v5 right now. They're both very, very low.
Last player standing. Spike down, attacker spawn.
Gets the 2 pick.
One
The
enemy
3.
remaining.
The 4?
30
Can
seconds
Egg roll ace?
I have the spike.
Prime Crambit.
A gift.
Oh, and he gets picked off by the Sova last second because of that teleport. Man, if he didn't teleport there. It was a nice try though. I feel like that was... It was a decently played round, but primarily for Egg roll for the reason he hit the 4 pick. For the enemy team, that was a very good round. They kind of like picked off like individually. They were kind of like going back and forth between peeking mid and hiding behind that low wall.
There. There.
I will say Icebox is one of my favorite maps, but it's hard to play on.
Stay quiet.
They're slow pushing towards A, and then they do get... Sova does know that they're there now because of the recon bullet. I think it hit. It should have hit. I don't know. I can't hear anything. So... They're still slow pushing towards A. It brings out the wall. Now they know that they're there. Viper does get picked off by the Jet. 2v3 right now. Reclaiming his Dizzy. Oh, he almost got that Viper. Oh, that was a desperate shot by Egro, but it worked out very well. And he uses his ultimate. We love snipers. Oh, if only he peeked a little bit more towards the right. That's... With the corner checking, you have to make sure that you check the entire corner because that happens to me all the time. And it's so annoying. So that's something that they could probably make sure and work on with the new upcoming rounds to make sure that they just at least like fully check corners. Because that sort of stuff, as you saw before, like it kind of ruined the round for Eggroll right there. So right now, they're all kind of full buying right now. Eggroll is gonna save this round. Yeah, he did save this round. So
Get out of of my way.
If they lose this round, Aggro's gonna be the only one with decent money. Oh, Viper is coming from A site, keeping his eye on it, watching it for Gecko right there.
Toxins going up.
And Sneezy is planting. Oh, he didn't plant. They're keeping their eye out.
Reload. I got the spike.
Toxin screen down.
Wingman's planting.
They're using Wingman to plant. Oh, they're doing everything to protect Wingman. It's so cute.
Dizzy's up. Somebody's there.
Jet used his ult, but our Jet picked off their Jet.
Last
Using the
player
blue.
standing.
Oh, Harambe fan tried to clutch that 2v1, but it just didn't work out for him, unfortunately. 0-3 right now. Our top frag being Eggroll, which he's 6-3. Their top frag being their Jet, who is 5-3.
And afraid. Anyone have funds to spare? I'm gonna save.
Saving.
MCTS seems a little less coordinated than Edison does right now. I feel like the first game shook them, as I was kind of saying before, and their mindset probably isn't in the best place, especially knowing how some of them kind of rage sometimes, and they can be kind of aggressive when it comes to being competitive. Their minds probably aren't in the right headspace right now, which is what I'm assuming. 3 Sheriffs, a classic. Y'all are disciplined.
Poison's off.
Okay, so Viper is still watching behind side on A.
Enemy mid.
Reloading.
That little hallway Jet's peeking through. I don't know about that. Oh, Hermit does get picked off of by the Viper, but Harambe fan trades and gets it and avenges him.
Did good.
Ring claiming is Dizzy. Jet is still kind of peeking out. I hate going up there sometimes. It's scary because you don't know if they're there peeking out trying to get you. But the Wingman probably was a good idea there.
My wingman.
Oh, right behind him,
Player
right behind
standing.
him. Ah, it was a nice try. Jet was too scared to go out there and peek it, which I feel like that's probably Jet's job though, because when you play Duelist, your job is to kind of just run in, get information, like swing, find out where everyone is, get a few picks, and if you die, you die. Like that's at least how I've always seen Duelist and how people have explained it to me. So what Sneezy could have probably done better is just kind of like I can't remember if he had his dash there. I don't think he did. But if he did have his dash there, possibly tried to dash through it, try to get intel, and at least the team knows that someone is there. But the Wingman play there, I feel like that was definitely a good idea because they did learn that there was someone there because of the Wingman. So that was a great use of util. I just wish Sneezy could have played it off better.
I have this bite.
Eggroll with the op. Oh, that was probably why he was saving the other round, because he wanted the op. As I said, Chambers and Jets just always take op. Always. Oh, that's a nice one.
Spike down. Attacker spawn. I got the spike.
3v3. Gecko does have spike. Gonna try to run this. Try to run the site. Nah. Viper's dead. Oh, he did not have his gun out and caused him to die. He did not expect Killjoy to be there. Oh, smoked off the chamber as they're planting. That's the kind of Jet I want on my team. I want a Jet that smokes me off while I plant. So they're both watching from. Oh, don't you dare knife him. Oh. T.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, that 3K by T. Oh my god, if he lost that, I would have yelled at him. That was nicely played by T though, but well, it was kind of trollsy. But we'll look past it because he clutched the round, I guess.
There.
Oh, his ego must be boosting right now. Okay, so Eggroll still has op. He did not die that round, so he gets to keep op. He's building his creds up. Right now, T and Eggroll both have all the money. Enemy team, they're definitely full buying. They have a lot of money. Oh, Viper ult. I wish I could hear that. Oh, and Jet picks off Eggroll. Now, oh, Hermit with the Odin. I wonder if they're gonna drop one of them, one of the Vandals or something, or the Odin for the op. Well, to be honest, it's probably not a good idea because Viper ult. I didn't think of that. Now Hermit's watching behind side and the recon bolt. Now Sova knows that he's there. And Gecko was watching mid, but he turned his back, so he's not watching mid anymore.
Here.
I feel like they should have someone watch backside. Oh, you see that stage? Got me worried. The 3v2, 2v2. I got this.
Spike wings. 30 seconds left.
They need it. Okay.
Last player.
So, Wingman got caught, and he got stuck, so they could not plant. And I think that freaked them out. Yeah, see, Wingman throwing. So they got caught, it got stuck. So Wingman did throw. Yeah, I guess when you're playing Gecko, just be careful because that might happen. That's never happened in one of my games, I don't think. But to be honest, I think Gecko is like, I don't want to say broken, but he's a very good agent. Especially on Ice. The Viper wall's going up. Puts it up. Eggroll is gonna go backside onto Heaven, so he's able to op with a nice view. We are planting on the A side. Oh, Sova's using his ult, so you want to be careful based off of that. Viper is watching backside. Just hiding in the corner behind Spike. Oh! Oh, Sage knew that he was there. That scared me. Okay, so getting ready for Thrash. Oh, killed him. Oh, 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 oh. Spike was defused. They lost a round. They're gonna try to save.
Last player standing.
Just let them try to
Saving was probably their best option. I understand why they didn't peek out for that. They're kind of broke. They got no money. Eggroll is spending all of his creds again for an op. He's op hungry. I don't know if it's the best idea though. I mean, op is really good on Icebox, but it hasn't really been going their way with it. So I think it's important to reevaluate what is going good and what's kind of like not exactly going the best. So maybe trying something different instead of going on. Maybe like taking Vandal a few more times. Oh, but he does get the pick on Jet. But they take the op. So that's another risky thing. You bought op, you died with the op, now enemy team has op. So that's unfortunate. It's 1-7 right now. I have no idea what's gonna happen from here on out.
Thank you.
Hopefully they're at least just enjoying themselves.
There.
Seems they are. They might go. I don't know. We don't know where they're going yet. They don't know where they're going yet. Okay, well, Now that they know. They're all still in spawn. They're slowly peeking out, and Reyna has spike mid. I don't know if Reyna should have spike right now, especially if she's peeking out mid alone. Probably not a good idea. Oh, see, she got picked off by the Viper. Because of that, spike is mid, and they have it under control.
Run, little man.
Oh, they saw that Viper there. Where's she? Oh, Jet has out. It's always the Jet in the chamber. What did I say? Viper mollies and gets that 3K on T. It's just aggro left. Oh! Oh. Yeah. So he gets the pick off of aggro and pulls the AFK trick. Oh. Yeah, Edison's probably not happy with us right now. Oh. Well, at least based on the comment. Or they think it's funny. Yeah, so right now we don't really have a site. Oh, I guess we might be sticking B. We might be slow pushing B. Oh, there's the op again.
There.
Enemy spotted B.
My ult's ready.
I think it was Viper in that corner or something. But they are in that corner, so you want to be careful. It might be Jet too. Oh, he's pulling the Viper ult out. There's so many times where I have planted, like, in the ult. And what was it? Planted in the ult and I died. And it really made me mad. And his ult's gonna go out because he wasn't in the smoke long enough.
Last player standing.
So 1v3 right now. Can Hermit clutch? The bottom frag was 0 and 9. Oh, that was a nice try. And that enemy Viper gets that 3 pick. Score is 1 to 9. And MCTS is still in it. They still want to try. They're doing their best. And that's what's most important. So right now, MCTS is fairly poor. They can't really full buy. I think it would just be safe to kind of just save. If I were them, I would save. Are they gonna save? No. Eggroll is, and so is Sneezy. But the rest of them are all going Judge. Oh! Sneezy buys Shorty. And he gets that Collider. Jack gets that Collider with Viper and Omen. Not Omen.
Player standing. Spike down A.
Oh. Right, Viper just smacked Grub.
Last
Oh my
round
god.
before the switch.
It's gonna be really hard for MCTS. After this is halftime. I don't know if they're gonna take halftime because Edison did mention about being short on time. Maybe they're gonna do like a quick halftime, possibly. At this point, I'm sure MCTS is just
Still inside.
doing their best.
Cutting their vision.
Viper puts her wall up, they rushed. That Viper ult, I feel like Viper just ulted. Not like ours, but like theirs.
There.
But gets the pick on Viper, so she wastes the ult, which is a good play. Oh, it's a 5v2 right now. Killjoy and Jet. Killjoy does get the pick on Eggroll. They all seem to be on site. Possibly. Oh, behind site. Sage is heaven, KJ's on the ground under. They just have to keep watch. I would not peek out if I were them. I would wait till they have to peek out on you. That's something I notice a lot of my gameplay and like
Player standing.
my enemy team's gameplay, because there will be times where they have spike or it's already planted, and it's just the fact of trying to get to the spike to try to pick it up. They will not peek you because it's really risky if they do. It's a lot easier for them if they just watch a corner while you try to get to the spike, and that's a good thing to try when you're actually playing. I'm sure they know that. I just feel like their headspace, their mental is down right now, so they're putting in desperate plays right now. It's not easy to come back from a game that's 1-11. So either way, they're doing their best, you know. And I know I keep saying that, but they really are. You know, it's just the fact of recognizing that they're trying and giving them the credit for it. And especially to like teenagers, that's really important that they have that feedback and they go in and just they understand that people respect them like that. They're all kind of spread out. Eggroll does get picked off on the A site. Harambe fan throws his dizzy. He only has a shorty, so it's real tough. But he does get the pick. Sage is heaven, so they're gonna need to watch out. Be careful for that. Can't really pick up dizzy. It's too risky. And oh, he knives the sage. The sage. The 2v3. Our top frag's 11-11 and theirs is 19-6. Their team overall, I feel like they're definitely more balanced between KD.
Not ready.
I did not even realize it was planted.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
So 1v1 between Viper and Jet right now. Jet's gonna try to get the half.
This is nothing.
Oh, you got 2 health. He was definitely confused there. He was panicking. He was panicking right there. He didn't know what to do.
Match point. The symphony of theft. I'm free to get
So 1-12. They're buying Buckies and Marshalls and Sheriffs and Shorties.
Keep up.
Last game, I believe it was Cherry who was top frag, and I think Wen was mid frag. So she's making her way back up. She's making her way up.
Enemy spotted A. Here.
Viper's blinding. Didn't know that they're there. Oh, but she does get picked off by the KJ who was mid.
spike planted.
This could be game over.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
The 1v3. Can Jet do this with only a Marshall and a Shorty? Oh, are they gonna knife it out? Seems they're wiping. Seems they might knife it out, or they might just let him win. Oh.
Attackers win.
Oh, well, it was a good try between MCTS and Edison. That was a 0-2 loss for MCTS and a 2-0 win for Edison. So, kind of looking back on the score between MCTS and Edison, it was definitely, I don't know if it was the teamwork, because I know that MCTS does play well together, but again, there are, not everyone on the MCTS team is exactly like really close, so I don't know if they're like 100% comfortable with each other yet for the fact of even playing together for a championship tournament kind of. And I don't know Edison's relationships with each other, but they seems like they were able to play off each other really well, and they seems like they knew what they were doing playing together. And maybe that's something that MCTS doesn't exactly have because they had 2 subs in. So it's just the fact of maybe these guys are just better, or maybe the team was just kind of not exactly slacking, but they just weren't as there. There is a little bit of a rank difference. I do know that Edison does have, I believe they do have higher ranks in MCTS. Both games were kind of okay. Okay, both games were kind of just in general. Edison played really well. MCTS was on the bottom. It was hard for MCTS to pick themselves back up off of there, but in general, it was nicely played between Edison and MCTS, and I'm sure Edison is celebrating right now. They're having fun. MCTS, I'm sure they're fine. They're all very like high lifted, like nice people. So I'm sure they understand, and they're still happy. And being able to make it to the second round of playoffs, that's a really big deal. And all of us here at MCTS are really happy and excited for them. So yeah, that's the end of the season for MCTS for the championship. But tomorrow, actually, I believe we're streaming it. The game was supposed to be yesterday, but unfortunately there were some difficulties. The Victoria game is tomorrow between MCTS and VOT. So we're excited for that. The starting roster, I believe, is Aria, Cameron, me, Rihanna, and Allison, with our backup being Annalise. We're all really excited. We've been preparing for like 2 weeks straight, practicing with each other. And, you know, it's just in general, we all love each other and trust each other. We're like a family between the girls' team. So we're really excited. Even if we don't win tomorrow, we're still going to be happy that we had this opportunity to play with each other. We're going to give it our best shot. And we've been coming up with new strats, like agents versus specific maps, strategies in general. So we feel prepared. And if we lose this, at this point, it's probably just a skill. We're doing our best, and so did Varsity. And in general, this has been an amazing opportunity for MCTS and all the other schools around New Jersey. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the stream. Congrats to Edison for winning that game, and we'll see you next time, possibly tomorrow. So bye, thank you.